And we are back. Thank you for staying with us and welcome to the ones that are just now tuning in. I am Marcus Johnson. You are live with TSTRADIO. We're going to get it back into the show. Alabama and Western Kentucky. Alabama came out. They started off kind of slow, kind of sluggish. They was able to pull out a victory 38-10. Nick Saban in the press conference expressed that he was very disappointed. Don't think that his team respected Western Kentucky. He said they didn't have a good practice earlier in the week. Said Jalen Hurts, his performance was okay. He really wasn't impressed. He wasn't impressed with all of the penalties that Alabama had. They had 12 penalties in the game. Jalen Hurts went 23 of 36, 286 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. I know to everybody else that sounds good, but Nick Saban wasn't impressed. He said his team didn't respect their opponent. He's very high on taking every game serious. He want to take Western Kentucky the same. He want to approach every game the same. He want to approach the Western Kentucky game as he approached Clemson last year on the national championship. So that's what Nick Saban is all about. So he was very disappointed in his team. Said they have a lot of work to do. Said they're going to work very, very hard on getting that situated. In this week coming up, we have Ole Miss. Like I reported that our pass rush is going to have to be on point this week. It looked good on Saturday. It looked great on Saturday. Jonathan Allen had a good outing on Saturday. Like I reported earlier last week, was his offense last year. I still don't. Y'all still haven't shown me anything. First off, you played Arkansas State. Secondly, you didn't really sustain any scoring drives. Everything was all big plays, big mistake plays, may I add. A player catching on one hand, double covered pass, Auburn did. Troy came out to some rundowns. Troy had 21 first downs to Clemson's 23. 386 yards of offense to Clemson 414. 245 yards passing to Clemson's 292. 441 rushing yards to Clemson 122. Penalties 11 for 95 yards to Clemson 7 for 71 yards. Turnovers, they had 3 apiece. Time of possession, Troy 33 minutes and 20 seconds to Clemson's 26 minutes to 40 seconds. So Clemson really didn't outplay Troy. Troy came in and showed that they wasn't going to back down. They played a great game. I saw some alums on my timeline. They were very, very excited about this game. So big ups to Troy for coming out and playing a great game on Saturday. That was a great game. To give some stats, Troy's quarterback Brandon Silver, he was 24 for 42 for 233 passing yards, 2 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. He played awesome, played lights out. The guy came out and gave his all in that game. Troy's DeAndre Douglas also had a great game. He had 11 receptions for 93 passing yards. Deshaun Watson for Clemson was 27 for 53 with 292 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Guys, keep playing hard. You don't have anything to hold your head down about. To get off top, to stay on topic, I wanted to give a big shout out to my guy Kevin Lacey. He is 3-0 in the Whitewater Classic in his collegiate career at Tuskegee. They beat Albany State on yesterday. Big shout outs to him. Keep doing your thing up there, man. LSU and Jacksonville State. As you saw yesterday, Leonard Fournette did not play due to an injury from last week. He hurt his ankle on last week. He did not play on this game. Brandon Harris did get the start, but he got pulled after not showing any too much progress. I blamed it on Coach Miles. I said it wasn't Brandon's fault, but I did say a long time. They finished that game out 33-17. This is the most points they have scored under their recent head coach. Ralph Webb came out, big game, 211 yards rushing, third most in school history. So they came out, had a very good game, dominated that game, hit for some big plays. Ralph Webb hit for some big plays. Defense played excellent ball. Looked like a very well-rounded Vandy team. Hopefully they can keep that up this season and turn out to a very good season. Like I said, they haven't put up that many points in a long time. So shout outs to Vandy. Great game by you guys. Mizzou and East Michigan. Mizzou came out, dominated that 61-21. Matty Malt came out to this thing. We wrap it up. Before we wrap today's show up, to people that care, who follows MMA, UFC, former WWE wrestler CM Punk made his debut fight last night at UFC 203. He fell short. He was submitted, choked out by guillotine, covering that. So make sure you come out and support those guys. Like I said, go like our page, go and follow us on Twitter, join our Game Day fan page at TST Game Day fan page. That is our time for the day. Again, I am Marcus Johnson. This is TST Radio. Make sure you tune in to our next show. Thank you, and we're out.